Hello everyone, this is CA Kaushik Mukesh, and I really wanted to congratulate all the students who has cleared your CA final group 1 or 2 or both the groups and became the chartered accountants. So for those who cleared the CA and who became the chartered accountants, welcome to the club, and your hard work, perseverance and a consistent efforts that you have put for CA final has now paid off, and you finally became the chartered accountants and you became the member of the proud institute. And with regard to those who qualified either of the groups, you are just away from one single group, and you will definitely do that in the coming May examination. And with respect to those who couldn't clear due to various reasons, I can understand that the students couldn't clear because of various variety of reasons may affect them. It can be classes, it can be understanding, it can be the books, it can be the family issues, it can be the personal problems, it may be the health issues. So many things will affect a person from getting passed in this professional examination. More than anything else, it requires a lot of mental strength. So, for those who couldn't clear, you need not get depressed. Just your success has been delayed. Maybe a better success is waiting for you in May 2025. And I will be always at your support with regard to the subjects advanced financial management and the direct taxes from now. So, in that regard, I just wanted to put before you the success stories of my personal students who have got good marks in the examination, qualified CA, and have secured exemptions in CA final AFM. Totally 107 students have secured exemptions in the May 2025 examination, November 24 examination, which was released just a day back. So I am picking up the students on the basis of their marks from the passing percentages. I mean, the percentage they secured in the exam and the level of achievement that they have made. So many students have kept me a message. In that, I picked out somewhere around 10 to 12 students first. So I am bringing before you the success stories for all these kinds of students. Means uh, we have one student now. His name is Mr. Jashan. He became a chartered accountant. He scored 5 exemptions out of the 6 in CA final, with his highest mark in CA final AFM with 70. And another surprising thing is he got 70 also in audit. In audit, 70 marks is not a joke. When we struggled to get 50, he secured 70. So I just wanted to tell you that I am going to put before you the success stories of some students. Some students means at least I try to put before you minimum 25 to 30 success stories. All of these got exemptions in CA final AFM with either 70 plus or with 80 plus. It's not that I have done something, it's about their hard work. So the hard work one a person do, it should really be appreciated by public at large. So the great achievements of these students I just wanted to put before. In two ways it will be really satisfying for me. Number one, at least I will get an opportunity to show the world these are all the talents that we have. These are all the great enthusiast students, the studious students, okay, we are having. And second thing, those who couldn't clear due to various reasons, the persons whom I am bringing are from the humble background but achieved a very big result in this exam. And the first person in this is Mr. Jashwant. He is a chartered accountant. Now he became chartered accountant, and he came from a humble background from a village in near Vijayawada. So, but he made a great achievement of passing in the first attempt, that with 5 exemptions out of 6. So let this journey of my interview with all these students will be really interesting and helpful for all of you. So I am welcoming Mr. Jashwant to this particular interview such that you can really understand the insights of various students and your friends around you. Let's start.
Yeah,
And
yes, yes.
everyone here before us is Mr. Jashwant Sai, who cleared his CA final in the last attempt, November 2024. So, first, Jashwant Sai, long congratulations for you for
Thank you.
achieving great result.
Thank you so much, sir.
First, let us start with your personal details. Please tell about yourself. What's your name to all the
Yeah,
viewers?
sir.
They will understand. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, this is Jashwant, and I'm from Vijayawada, and right now I have cleared my CA final, and it is actually I'm from a small village near Vijayawada. It is Pamarru,
Okay.
and like in our village, there is no student that has cleared CA final in the first attempt. So like it is a great achievement for us and our
Yes,
family.
CA final in your first attempt, right?
Yeah, yes, sir. Yeah.
So that's a great moment. Mr. Jashwant Sai has cleared his CA final in his first attempt, and he says that he has come from a village background, but still that will not stop anyone from reaching the success. And next thing, with
Yes, sir.
regard to your studies, you
Yes.
are from English medium or from regional Telugu language?
No, sir. English medium only. From childhood onwards, English medium.
Okay, then
Yes.
next one, when you joined your CA?
Yeah, in 2019 November. In 2019 November, I have given my foundation. Like
Okay,
it is 4 to 5 years. Yeah.
so you
Actually,
clear
I
your,
struggled in CA Inter for the first attempt, but
okay.
from then there is no stopping.
Nice, nice, nice. With regard to the CA final, I just wanted to put before certain things because many of the students also, I mean, your friends or your age group or those who are preparing CA final like you, many people will be viewing this. So for all of them, if you have to tell about how to prepare for CA final, because many people have cleared, but equal number of students are also there who couldn't clear in this attempt. So what will you say to them to clear CA final?
Sir, the first thing I want to say is first believe in yourself. Like so many people will tell you that it is not possible to clear CA final in the very first attempt, but if you try hard, it will happen. And the second more thing you have to focus on is you have to focus on ICA resources first of all, and just focus on ICA resources and also like I'm an average student and I cannot read on my own. So when I'm depending on classes, first, I focused like what mistake I have done in CA Inter is I have not taken classes from those faculties who have discussed the ICA content. So that was the biggest mistake in my first attempt. From there onwards, I have carefully like I have asked many students which are taken from another faculties also like whether he is covering all the ICA resources or not, and then only I am taking the classes. So what I want to say is, if you want to take classes from any faculties, first discuss with all the people, like whether he is covering, he or she is covering the whole ICI content, and then you should also practice in the same way. Like first you have to complete all the ICI content, and if possible, the second time also you have to focus only on ICI content and ICI resources.
Okay,
Then yes, you can clear it.
okay. Next thing, with regard to CA final group 1 and group 2. So what you have done for all the three subjects? First for the FR, next for the AFM and third one for audit. For
Yeah.
group 1, how many months it has taken for your classes, listening the classes and also for completing the course and totally with along with the revisions if you have written any examinations also tell about that.
Yes, sir. Like for the group one, I have kept for 3 months, and I want to complete within 3 months. With respect to classes, I can say. And first, initially, when I started my CA final, what I thought is I have to at least give the last 4 months for completely for preparation, and I have to complete all the classes before 4 months. But likewise, we schedule the schedules will not happen in time, and actually I got only 3 months for the preparation of like 1 month, and ICA has given that SPOM modules in the end of the June, so that is something surprise for me, and they have given mandatory to complete them for November 24 attempt also. So that also has delayed my preparation starting. And what I thought, what I for the because of that, I could not complete my group 2 coaching classes for the last 3 months also, like partly completed. And for with respect to group 1, I have completed the classes before the that whatever the 4 months I have kept for the preparation. And with respect to CFNL FR, actually I have taken classes for almost all the subjects. So because like I tried like to read on my own, but I thought it is not possible for me because like it is not possible for everyone to read. I have seen many few people like they read on their own and they succeed far better. But I understood that it is not possible for me, and then I have taken classes from faculties. Like I have taken FR from Chiranjeev Jain sir, and
Okay.
of course he also covers only ICA, completely ICA material, and his materials also completely ICA related only. And for every subject what I have done is for practical subjects especially, so whenever I am doing the first revision, so I have marked the questions that I have to do for the second revision, so that in the second revision I only focused on those questions which I marked on my own, and I have not dependent on any expected questions from any faculties or something. So I just marked my expected questions. It is not like expected questions like I have to do twice, otherwise I cannot do in the exam. That type of questions I have marked, and then for the second revision I only focused on those questions especially. And so for FR I have taken from Chiranjeev Jain sir, and he is also fantastic faculty, and he also explained FR in a very practical way.
Nice, nice.
So yeah, for when comes to this SFM, I actually from past 2 years onwards, like when the Kaushik sir will come into AFM, so when we have to take, so that is the very biggest question. Like from CA inter FM onwards, there are many students who used to say that Kaushik sir will like in CA final law classes also Kaushik sir will touch SFM concept of one or two, then will it will blow away our minds. So when he comes to SFM, so I thought like by the time I come to CFNL, I hope that Kaushik sir has to come to AFM and he will teach AFM so that I can take that his classes. So luckily, like at that time only, how started exam oriented batch and regular batch. So
Yes, yes.
as immediately I have enrolled for those classes, and what I can say is like Kaushik sir, your classes is like it will. So when I see the exam paper, then I understood that, so it will open up everything. In exam, everything is from ICA material only. So first of all, so even when I see the SFM MCQ paper, so those three questions, that those three paragraphs which came, everything is from ICA resources only. So what I thought is, you will cover everything ICA related questions, everything you will cover, and you will also cover the previous questions which are like. So when I do your material and when I am trying to do ICA material, it will be like more extension in your material. It means for example, if I say ask three questions in the question, the same question will be there in your material, but those two extension questions will be there, and those two extension questions they will ask in exam also. So those type of questions are there in your material, and I'm really happy for that, sir. Like so when I see the exam paper, it is very clearly evident for me. And moreover, like in AFM for me, so when I have done the paper and I have came out, there were many students, they have said me like it is very confusing, it is very tricky. So and like so if we put some option and that will be another option, that will be the answer. So that point this is it. But when we have conceptual clarity, there is nothing like that, sir. SFM MCQ paper, which for the Kaushik sir students who have really studied from Kaushik sir students and Kaushik sir and prepared themselves, they will easily clear that MCQ paper within, like they keep 30 minutes for MCQ, they will complete in 15 minutes only. So that is that much easy, sir. Really, so when I am doing that, I understood in exam also. So that has helped me for theory paper also to write, like another practical sums also to write easily. And moreover, there are many questions from ICA material only, which you can easily clear for for all the practical papers, not only in CFNL, CA Inter also, they will give from ICA resources only.
This is time and again I used to tell that let's not do any other thing except ICA material. If you do that properly, enough, more than enough for your examinations. Any faculty, maximum what we can do, we can compile all the ICA questions and put in one place. But we can't create a new question because anyway it will not come in exam. So
Yeah,
it is
yes, sir. Yes.
for anything other than ICA material. So next, very, very important, a nightmare for the students audit.
Yeah, yes, sir. So in audit, I got like 70 marks. So what I have done is like,
Audit
yeah,
70. Ah, by the
yeah,
way, how much you got in FR?
yeah. In FR, I got 69, and in yeah, sir. In AFM, I got 70, and audit also 70.
Wow, wow. Everyone should listen to this. FM, AFM 70 and FR 69 is not surprising. Audit 70 is surprising. Let me listen, because I also did not get those marks. Even many of the students know I got 7 exemptions out of 8 in CA final. The only subject which I missed is audit. I got 44. But this success story has 70 marks. So let me also, I am also eager to learn how to get 70 in audit. Tell, then you should become a faculty
Sir,
for audit. And
actually,
I am giving you open
no,
offer
no, no, no,
to
sir.
become audit for, become faculty for CA final audit. So okay, okay, tell.
Yeah, yes, sir. So for audit, what I have done, what I have I have first at any point of time, I used to ask the previous students how to prepare for audit or how to prepare for AFM or something. So what they said is like if you can represent 50% of the ICA language in exam, you are already out of the exam. You already passed. So what I understood is I have to take that material. I cannot directly read the ICA material, and ICA material is somewhat clumsy. I cannot say clumsy, but they have compiled everything into paragraphs or something. So even I'm studying ICA material, I could not relate to it. So what I thought is there should be some book which should give me ICA content as it is, but in points. So that's what I have thought, and I have taken classes from Ram Harsha sir,
Nice.
and yeah, so first I have not seen his lectures or any other lectures. What I have seen is their book. So if their book contains ICA content, then I have went for the audit classes. So when I see his book, his whole book is divided from ICA only. Everything is derived from ICA, and he has split it into points. So I have taken his book and I have started reading that book, and I have seen his marathon lectures also. So and moreover, what I personally feel, it's my perspective, and so many people may not agree for it, especially when compared to CA inter audit. I feel CA final audit is a bit easier. The reason could be professional ethics, because in CA inter audit I don't know from where onwards they will ask the question also. But in CA final audit, I know that from professional ethics they will ask you question if I can write the schedules and clauses in appropriate manner, I am going to score those marks for it. And surprisingly, I can say that, yeah, for me, audit MCQs are thoda sa tough for me. So I only scored just 12 marks in the audit MCQs, which like when I came out and when I checked, only 12 marks. So, but I am confident that in theory paper I have written properly and I have quoted the schedules for professional ethics also, and I'm going to get it. So, and I got 70 marks also. So what I want to suggest to everyone is, I'm not saying that you have to follow from one particular faculty only. You can follow from any faculty, but those faculty material should contain everything from ICA, and it should cover everything ICA language. I'm not saying the whole ICA content should be represented in the exam. At least 50% to 70% if you can represent in the exam, it is better. And I personally feel, please don't go for mnemonics in audit. It will kill you. If you go for mnemonics in the audit, and you have to frame the sentence in the
Not
exam, and it is
audit. Yes, as for that case, it's not audit. I am completely against to these mnemonics, these memory techniques, mnemonics, waste of time. For
yes,
memory
sir.
technique, they need to put another memory technique. That's how the situations are going now.
Yeah. So, but there are many students are they are going for mnemonics, and there are many faculties also they are suggesting to go for mnemonics, and they want to read the mnemonics. I personally feel that mnemonics are completely useless, and you have to study ICA language, and you have to represent the ICA language as much as you can. And moreover, how for everyone it will happen, for me also, if for few questions in the audit we don't know the answer also, so but we write it and they will give you marks also for that. So that is the reason could be, like when you're representing ICA language, somewhere it will touch, the words you use will touch in the question answer. So because we're trying to represent the ICA language, so there will be some points it may touch, and you'll get the marks also for that. So, but when you but mug up the mnemonics and you have to frame the sentence, that too in the exam hall, that is highly impossible. What I thought is it is highly impossible for me at all. So because I cannot frame the sentences on my own at that point of time, that too in exam hall, that too on 3 hours paper. So I studied from that material, from Ramharsha sir material, and it contains everything in ICA language. So I try to at least represent 50% of it, and I got 70 marks in it.
Nice, nice. With regard to the DT, IDT,
Yeah, DT I have taken classes from Banor Barona sir, and like so for DT I can say, in my CA inter I have taken classes from CS Somenarayanan sir. So I personally feel that his basics and he used to give me for capital gains only. He used to give 200 pages book. He used to make us write the provisions also.
He is
So I
my guru.
personally yeah sir, yeah sir, I do
Mm,
know that I have seen your book front page.
mm.
like uh, so he used to make it. So what I feel is like, so when I came to see a final, what I decided is I have to be proper in provisions. So if I be perfect in provision, if I understood the provision, and even in CA Inter also, my sums also I have done partially, but uh, when it comes to the provision, I have written appropriately. So in CA Inter also I got good marks, and in CA final also like I got 65 this time. But I have more focused towards group one, so it has been reduced. But if I focus on the group also, it could have been somewhat increased in marks also for DT. And for DT, and especially I want to tell that to the students, there are many students, even my friends, were always focusing on these MCQs. But I personally feel that we should not focus on MCQs. We should not give separate time for MCQs to prepare, because those MCQs will not come in exam. They will give on their own. So we
Correct.
have to focus on concept, and those MCQs you can put in exam. You can attempt in the exam directly. But if you have to have a conceptual clarity, I can say. Yes, sir. For DT, I have taken Banwar Barana, sir, and yeah, it has worked. He also a very good faculty, and yes, it has worked for me.
You got
And
the final one.
yeah, the IDT is like I have taken fast track classes from Tarun sir. And for IDT, actually, I have not focused it that much. But what I thought is, so when I'm representing the IDT, is like so they will mainly that first question, that will be 14 mark question. And I have focused on a few areas where I have to represent, and I have more focused on conceptual clarity, so that I have to target MCQs in that. So in that orientation only I have prepared the IDT. But what I feel for IDT is that you have to have a written practice for IDT in when you're doing preparation. So that I have understood in CA Inter that without written practice for GST, I cannot frame the sentences in exam by sitting in there in the exam. So that when I came to CA final, what I have done is when I'm doing the preparation for GST, I just have made a written practice, and then I went to exam, and yes, it will work. So but we have to have a written practice for GST.
Okay.
Like you have to sit and write 2 3 questions for each chapter.
Next thing is, did you attend any test series, examinations anywhere else, study
S-
halls like that, or you
Sir,
study at
yeah, sir. I used to study at home only, and I personally feel that like from CA Inter or from foundation onwards, what I used to do is, and it has worked for me. So what I used to do is, I have never attended any test series exams or something. So what I have done is, I will take last two RTPs, last two MTPs. I will just solve them like how I do in the exam. So if I will keep the 3 hours time limit, and I will solve those MTPs, because however I have to solve those RTPs and MTPs at any way. So I will do that themselves as exam, and I will check whether I'm doing right or not, whether any new questions are added in RTP or MTP, which I have to focus on, whether any topics I'm missing or not. So in that way I used to do, sir. So for this time also I have taken last two RTPs, MTPs, and I try to solve them in first revision and second revision as much as I can. But I have not attended any test series separately.
okay, any study halls you studied at home?
Yeah, studied at home, sir. No study halls.
And finally, how many marks you got in DT?
Uh,
65,
yeah, DT 65 and IDT 60.
60. So you got all exemptions.
Yeah, yes, sir. Except IBS. IBS is IBS for me is like this time so much. It has
Uh,
troubled me so much, sir.
how much you
In
got
50, yeah, 52, sir. 52 in IBS.
total? You got
Three like 368. Yes.
368.
Yeah, sir.
Oh, nice, nice, nice. Very nice marks. Out of 600, 368 means almost nearing to 400. Nice, nice. But how much is for the rank?
Sorry, sir. Mine is 386 actually, and the rank is 410, I think so. Last rank is 410.
Oh, okay, okay, okay.
20
Mhm.
marks. Yeah.
So you missed it.
Yeah. Actually, I have not focused for rank, sir, but I thought I want to clear in first attempt both the groups. That is my primary target from the starting only.
Okay, okay. Next, the main thing. What is the first impressions after seeing your result? It is as expected or better than expected or worse than expected?
What I my first target when I started CA final is that I should not trouble myself like how I done in CA Inter. Yeah. Yeah, sir. Yeah, actually, I don't want to trouble myself how I done in CA Inter. So what I have done is I want to clear in CA final in very first attempt. So that is the primary target, sir. Like in CA Inter, I have trouble myself in very first attempt. So that thing I should not, it should not happen like that, I thought. And I'm just praying to God, like I have to complete my CA final in very first attempt. If I see that mark sheet, both groups, it has to be successful. That's it. The rank and all is the secondary thing for me, but I have to clear and I just have to get out of it. That was my, and I have seen it, and yes, but when it comes to these exemptions wise, I have a bit surprising that I got exemptions in 5 subjects. That is somewhat satisfying for me to hear.
Nice, nice. So highest mark in?
Yeah, highest mark is like yeah, is 70. 70 is the highest mark in both ASFM and audit.
Okay. So next, how your parents felt after your results?
My parents are actually, as I said, like I am an average student from my childhood onwards. My father has already decided that it will take 3 years for him to complete his total CA final. So he has kept in buffer for like 3 to 4 attempts. And he
Mm,
used to say me that first you write group one, and then if once you qualify the group one, then you can slowly prepare for group two. Please don't go rush and complete try to fail in both the groups, because my father has a small shop in my village. And actually those every people will come na and they will discuss with him, like CA final is like that, why your son is average student, so why you joined him. And my father used to say like, why you joined CA, this is the very toughest course na, why to crack it, why to take that much burden also. uh, like, so what I thought is like I have to complete my CA final in very first attempt, and I have done what I want to do. And like, yeah, sir, like many people used to say to my father, and my father was so much surprised, like he has not believed till I had kept the mark sheet also for him. So after keeping the mark sheet, acha, he has cleared, then he felt so much happy, like he's
nice,
uh, he's in
nice.
the
Very,
sky actually.
very, very nice to listen.
Yes,
So I am
yes,
also
sir.
very happy for your parents.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Very proud now.
yes, sir.
So next, what is your thought process? You wanted to go to industry or you want to set the practice?
Yes, sir. I want to go to the industry only, sir. And morely, I actually from investment banking point of view, like investment banking, and that perspective I have, and operations related, like strategy and operations.
Mm,
That is my core target. From that, I'm actually I that is my ambition from CA Inter onwards. And mostly after meeting you, then I have decided, like, yes, I have to, this is very interesting. So because like i I have mind, I have very less to memory capacity, sir. Like I cannot remember so many formulas in my brain. So that is for there from my childhood onwards. So when I meet so basically when I see many students, like they are mugging up the SFM formulas also. But so if they give me 2 minutes, I can derive the formulas after your classes. So there is no point in remembering the formulas. Like 1 2 formulas, that too also, that is very big derivation I used to remember. But otherwise, then also I can know that. So what you have to write in the formula. So after your classes, so that helped me a very lot in not only SFM, and I have understood that I have to implement that also in the other subjects also, and I have implemented that too.
nice, nice,
And
nice,
also in the first revision of SFM, I used to write formulas on my own. I have not depended on any formula books at all. So for example, in portfolio management, there will be many formulas, but what I used to do is derivative one step before what it will be there, and what is the answer. Like that, I have framed myself a small book. I have kept my small book, and I used to not write the only formula one step before the formula, what it is, and then what is the actual formula. Like that, I have to write. I have written, so that it helped me in my end of the preparation. It helped me in the last time when I'm seeing before the exam.
nice, nice, nice. So thank you very much, Jashwant. You have given a
Yes, sir.
lot of insights relating to your CA final preparation and
Thank you.
many
Yes,
things around. So it's a great inspiration for all because coming from a humble background and clearing CA in the first attempt, that too with all exemptions in CA final, that's not at all possible until and unless there is lot of support from your family.
Yes, sir. Sure.
So,
Yes.
humongous support that the family provided to you, your friends, or you yourself putting the lot of efforts in clearing CA. Such a great thing that you have done, and I am very,
Yes.
very happy for you and as well as for your parents as well. And really thankful to all of them such that they they are the main sources for your success. Obviously,
Yes, sir. Yes,
they
sir.
put some efforts, but they should be adding a source of motivation every single day.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
At
Yes.
least not believing us is a great motivation.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We have to prove them.
At least we'll get motivated to prove something.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Nice, nice, nice. Nice talking with you and keep in touch.
Yes, sir. Sure, sir.
All the very best. All the
Yes, sir.
very best for your future endeavors as well.
Yes, sir.
So, if you want to tell anything to the all the viewers, there are 20, 30,000 viewers in our channel. So, you can tell, you can put your insights to them.
Yes, sir. First of all, I want to tell you that please believe in yourself. Everything will happen, but you have to put the constant efforts. Like you should not relax for 2 days and then you have to prepare. So please don't do that. Even if you are not willing to study on a particular day, try to do something which is pushing towards your goal. So always do the consistent efforts. It is not the matter like you have to study for 16 hours every day, but with a particular point in time, and also when you're starting your preparation, please don't think that will I reach the destination or will I able to manage the exams or not. Just focus on the process. At one point you will only understand that yes, everything coming into place, and I am able to go to the exam, and I can, at least I can attempt the exam in the manner I want, as I've intended. So please don't distract yourself, and also try to be, I'm not saying try to be away from the social media, please reduce the social media, especially that 3 months point of time, or that 3 months or 4 months, whatever you have put, and just focus on that thing, and yes, you will get into the rate, and you will also become easily CA. I'm not say easily, but CA for sure.
If you say easy, that becomes controversy now.
Yeah. That's why I'm giving you a disclaimer that that is not easy.
Mm. Okay, okay. Thank you very much, Jashwant. Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you very much for coming.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
All the very best. All the very
Yes, sir.
best. Keep in touch.
Yes, sir.
Bye, bye,
Thank you, sir.
bye.
Yes, sir. Bye, sir.